Adonis, and I'm going to be showing you the business idea I have made. So the name of it, I've called it Fresh Fuel. Here we have a little logo that I've created for it. Right, exclusive summary of business. So basically, it's going to be a meal prep business for health. Like it's going to be a meal prep business, but like for healthy and high protein. So what we're going to do is, what I'm going to do specifically, is I'm going to do like a subscription-based plan where every month you pay a subscription, and weekly you'll get your meal prep. So what would happen would be, get a box, everything will be already finished, all you need to do is just heat it up. Moving on to consider a unique selling point, so like I just said, it's a subscription based, so it's monthly, but what we're going to do, we're especially like going on quality, so we're doing restaurant quality, high products. What we're going to basically be doing, every weekend, the markets are open in Tenerife, so I'll be going down myself, picking out products, doing everything myself, and then basically throughout the week I'll be making the food and then I'll deliver it as well. Types of ownership, I'm going to be a sole trader, so autonomo. So first I'm going to start small, not really license a business and kind of like word of mouth start off with, maybe some friends, family, stuff like that. Also it's just easier to control, not even like anyone else's approval of this kind of thing. Marketing summary. I personally, I think it's grown, especially in nutrition, because and on the island as well, because not everyone knows about healthy nutrition on the island. A lot of people, especially go like for easy, quick food, which we're going to try to do the opposite. So we're going to do like comfort food, but it's going to be on the healthier side. It's going to be on the high protein side. But also like my competitors, so I've got 3 competitors currently across all of the Canary Islands, which are Fit Food Canaries, Eat Clean Tenerife, and My Protein Chef. But what I've realised with these competitors, that from their reviews, that I've had a look at their reviews, and all of them have a similar problem, which is their food is kind of it's repetitive, it's kind of got like the same flavour, and people are getting bored of it. So what I'm guaranteeing is the fresh food, the quality of it, and then also not being repetitive. So having different meals for different days, not just having the same meal for the entire week. So, but also, having more variety, better taste really. So my customer target groups are going to be specifically people between the age of 18 to around 35. But obviously older people and younger people can do subscribe to. But it's going to be focused on people who work, people like really busy people who don't have time to cook, or maybe who they don't know how to cook properly. But also athletes, say if they don't have time to cook or they don't know how to cook, then like these high protein meals would be perfect for them, if you know what I mean. But yeah. Here's my financial plans and projections. So startup costs with licensing, like getting equipment, everything would be around 13,000. Within the first year, we're estimated to do around 40 to 60 regular customers, and this will roughly have a revenue of 125,000. And by the end of the first year, we're looking at around a 20,000 euro profit, which for the first year I think is quite actually good. But then also just operating costs for this first year, this would be including, obviously the start cost would be 84,000, so it's quite a lot, but we're breaking even, which is quite good. And then for the second year, we're hopefully going to double that with regular customers. Say we're looking at around 234,000 revenue and around 47,000 profit. And with the third year, we'll hopefully quadruple the amount of subscription and customers we did in the first year, and then roughly getting around 400,000 in revenue and around 100,000 in profit. And then we have our, so it's going to be subscription based, but it's going to be like a 3-tier kind of subscription. So our first one, for €100 a month, we get 5 meals a week. So you pay the €100 each week, you get five meals. Specifically based on, you get one on Monday and then the others on Wednesday to keep it as fresh as possible. And then we got our standard plan, which is 180, which would be 10 meals per week. So you get around 2 meals, because not everyone wants to just eat. Sometimes people like to cook, but they just don't have the time, so there might be a better option. And then we have the performance plan, which is 250 a month, which you get 15 meals a week. So you get around 3 meals per day, which I think is quite reasonable, and I feel like it's quite a reasonable price. Resources needed. So we need kitchen equipment. So biggest cost in kitchen equipment will be storage, because obviously I'm gonna have to buy everything fresh. Everything's gonna have to stay cooled. Everything, it can't go over a certain temperature. So storage, fridges, freezers, stuff like this is gonna be my biggest kitchen equipment cost. But then also I need ingredients. Ingredients is going to be massive, because obviously I'm buying everything fresh, local. Packaging, which is also on the more expensive side, but I'm going this way because it's more sustainable, it's more eco-friendly. And then obviously you've got delivery, transport, marketing, licensing. Look, marketing I don't think is going to be very expensive, because I'm going to do this based off social media, which won't be that expensive. And then delivery and transport will be, I think, it won't be too expensive, because for the first year I'm going to be doing this myself. But yeah, risk of business. So like I've said, competition. We have 3 competitors in the Canary Islands, but what I realised is, obviously, like I said before, there's too repetitive on their meals, which I'm going to try and outdo them. Rising food costs, especially with everything going on in the world. Food can get more expensive just in general. Lower customer demand. Say if we have a time period where we don't do a lot of customers, we're not going to reach what we want to reach money-wise. Poor food hygiene. So I work in a restaurant currently, so I need to keep a restaurant level hygiene, not make sure everything's perfect. And also licensing with hygiene, I'm going to have to get that too. And then also delivery problems. If there's traffic, if there's something like that, this can also be a quite big risk, and people complaining. Stakeholders, so obviously me, the owner. We've got customers, they're not going to actually be proper stakeholders, but they're technically keeping the company running. And then we've got suppliers. So one of the main supplier for our packaging would be Dutch Biopack, which, like I said, this company is based in the Netherlands, and we're looking at 1,000 milliliter little boxes which are reusable, and the lid. So we're looking around €29 for the box and the lid per every 100. So it's only going to be 29 cents per box for me. That costs me. But yeah. And then obviously we've got delivery drivers for the first year. It's going to be me. But then moving on later on to the year, we're going to obviously expand that timescale. So realistically, right now I could start this. Obviously, depending on when the packaging will arrive. But then looking into a weekly basis. So I'll start my Saturday and Sunday, collecting the products, preparing the products. But I'll spend those 2 days making everything really. And then on Monday would be the first delivery. So I'd split it into 2 technically. And then on Wednesday, that's when I'll prepare the other half of ingredients. So then making it every 3 days, you get a new batch, and it would be more hygienic and be more fresh technically. And that's where we're going to try to go above and beyond against our competitors. Sales plans. So we're realistically going to, first of all, we're going to do word of mouth, but then obviously start making a website, doing stuff like this, kind of trying to expand through that. And then also where I'm going to try to go to like gyms or even hotels and provide like a little, how do you call it? Well, I make like a lot of food for everyone, and they can basically just try it out for free to see if they actually enjoy it, and then hopefully get them onto that point where they would actually want to eat that food more frequently, and then actually join the subscription. I could even go to schools, maybe even some like offices or even like stuff like that. People don't have the time, but they might not know it, so I'm gonna have to actually walk around and speak to people and try to promote it myself as well. Marketing, most of our market is either going to be on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. We'll get even maybe some flyers, like I said, walking around places, providing information, where our products are from, and also, I mean, while I'm still quite small, obviously the cost is really low, but also it reaches a bigger group quicker. Like social media reaches a bigger group quicker than me actually just walking around. Promotional materials, yeah, like I said, social media, branding, package branding. So like I said, like the logo before that I showed you, make stickers, stuff like that, put logo on the box, say that's mine, kind of thing. And then obviously making stickers of how much protein is in each meal, what goes into each meal, also. And then, yeah, like I said, social media will reach people quicker than just walk around word of mouth. And then customer client satisfaction. So what I would do would be after each review, if you gave us a good review, you get like a customer's reward. So like everyone loves desserts, so I'll do like a dessert kind of on the side if you gave us a good review. And hopefully that would keep customers happy and get them to keep on returning. But yeah, that's it really.